Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Washington Wizards. Full game highlights, analysis, and review. Let's jump into it. As we get ready for this nice little stretch. We got a game tonight, and then we come right back and play the Bulls tomorrow, which is Saturday, and then we come on Monday and have another game Monday. I forget against who. But so we're on a good little stretch here as you see the Wizards jump out 6-0, Josh Hart knocking down the elbow jump shot. And we've been trying to have a little, we've been trying to emphasize our starts. I think this slow start we had it wasn't due to our lack of energy or effort or things like that. We had some good effort, some good energy to start this game. I just think it was dormant. It was like put on hold, because they just wanted to see, bang, if Dame could get it going to start the game. And I don't think that's the way we want to do things. Now, I want Dame to get going early. I want Dame to get it going, early and often. But the way to do that, nice right there, nice pull up. The way we need to do that as a team is by utilizing all our threats, or the threats we have out there with him. Getting some action going, getting our movements, getting our plays going, getting something going. Exactly how we did with Ant in that third quarter. It was a conscious effort to get Ant going. Because of the matchups. We saw a good matchup right there to take, for Ant to get going. And Porzingis coming up with the deep three. Porzingis is finally, I'll get back to Ant, but Porzingis is finally being able to play that 4, in Dallas. They really needed him to be be the 5 piece, and he just didn't like that. He doesn't like to have to, be the shot blocker or the rim protector. He can do that at 7'4", and he should do that. But Porzingis is not. He's not the guy. That's not what he wants to do. He wants to be Luka. He wants to be out there and play on the perimeter and utilize his advantage when he has it. But other than that, he doesn't really want. He doesn't want too much contact or anything like that. He doesn't want to be down there, with that type of responsibility. And that's fine as long as they have somebody else, like Gafford or somebody who can play that 5 and get KP out there, But he's not Lauri Markkanen, you know what I'm saying? Let's make that clear. I know they thought he was, but he's not, But that was a nice pass right there. But let's get back to Ant, man. So I think the same way we got Ant going in this third period coming up is how we want to do the same things with Dame. I know Dame he comes up the court and he pulls up from, 35 feet or whatever. Obviously that's not a drawn up play for the most part. Just him sidestepping to a 3 before we get into a play. Obviously that's not necessarily a play, but it's an advantage that we can take advantage of, as Bradley Beal does right there. Bang. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing, but we can't just get used to, that's how, Dame's going to get his points or whatever. We still need to run our actions and go through Jeremy or, send Ant off some screens and stuff and pop Dame out. You know what I mean? Just things like that, which we do. We just didn't do to start this game, for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure, Coach Billups wanted them to do that. But, you kind of get used to your guy, your superhero doing what he does. You know what I'm saying? But this was nice. In this third period, we hit on all cylinders. You know what I'm saying? By that, I mean offensively, which is, we tend to, I mean, I don't know, but to me, it seems like even though we've lost these games on the road or whatever recently, our shooting seems to be a little better on the road consistently than it is at home. You know what I'm saying? We shoot really good at home one game and then we shoot bad for the next three. You know what I'm saying? At home. On the road, we usually seem to have a little more consistent, success with our shots. You know, we just dig holes for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? With our lack of energy and effort at times, but we seem to be doing a lot better with that. We seem to be really, as you saw Trendon Watford out there tonight, really providing some good effort and some good energy out there. And you're starting to see that come from different guys at different times, but pretty soon you can expect that to be something coming from everybody at the same time. And that's going to be, exciting to watch. I'm looking forward to seeing what that looks like. You know, tough shot right there by Dame. As he's chipping away. And the only way you can do that is by getting stops on the other end too. And I would love to see those highlights. You know what I'm saying? I want to see those highlights. I want to see those plays, getting those stops on the other end, which led to, you know, that shot right there by Jeremy Grant. Two guys running at him. Woo, man. Welcome back, Killer Ant. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say again, I think Ant's defense was really good again this game as far as just remaining focused and remaining in position. I mean, it's not all you can ask for, but that's like the standard, man. I need you to stay focused. I need you to stay in position as much as possible. And I need you to maintain a constant, you know, high effort and energy, you know, a constant good effort and energy with a high IQ. You know what I'm saying? And Ant is doing that. You know, in these last 2-3 games, I really wanted to wait and see how he was going to play defensively this game. You know, make sure it wasn't an anomaly, just a one-time thing. But I thought Ant did very well this game as well, especially, you know, against a good offensive Wizard team. You know, they're not great, and nor are they a top team by any means, but offensively, they can get it going, as we saw Porzingis in the first quarter and Bradley Beal do some things. Kyle Kuzma was nowhere to be found this game, but if he gets it going, you know, Will Barton, I don't know if he's hurt, but he didn't come off the end of the bench. So, I mean, but they have some scoring as we see Josh Hart. You know, we've been asking him to shoot that three a little more, man. At least give himself a chance. Another three by Ant. And this is what we were talking about before. Learning how to close that door, man. You know, learning how to close the door. And I thought most times you see teams come back from down 20, the hardest thing is to turn that corner. You know what I'm saying? You get to that spot, you get to that edge every time, but it's hard to turn that corner. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really have a tough time turning that corner this game. Now, the Wizards didn't necessarily die down by any means, but we pretty much had the confidence and the assertiveness to turn that corner. Bang. And it kind of was from, you know, our bench, and Trendon Watford was because of that. You know what I'm saying? Trendon Watford came off the bench and provided some very good, I know I said this before, but some very good effort and energy, at a high IQ, man. And as long as he can play confident, play strong and tough, then like I said before in the early videos, man, this kid can really do some things. He can give you a nice element, as we see with his passing ability, which has been there. We can see that he gives a nice element to the team that we can utilize, man. You know? And I think Jeremy Grant that's what I've been wanting to see with him as well. You can't tell me Jeremy Grant is not a good ball handler and he doesn't have good vision to see, you know, over the top of guys, over the top of the defense and get good passes in. I think the only thing with Jeremy Grant, he's not as confident, you know, about that ability. It's like that's a learned ability from him. You know, during his time in Detroit, that's something he picked up, something he got better at. So he's not as confident, but we see Trendon, almost similar to Anthony Davis, probably played, I don't know, but I mean, it's easy to find out, but Trendon probably played guard or point guard, coming up, in his younger days or whatever, because he's really comfortable handling the ball. You don't see him looking down. You don't see him, unsure or anything like that. He's really comfortable, making plays. You know what I'm saying? Not like he's out here trying to Kyrie Irving the thing, but he's definitely super comfortable making plays for his teammates, man. And I noticed that earlier in the season, just when he was getting a little time out there, how he was so good at creating space for his shooters. He was very good at creating space. He was aware of things, for a young kid, knowing how to create that space for his teammates to get a good look at the basket, man. And those little things like that is what I was saying before about details, man. And if we can fine tune some of these details and smooth out some of these rough edges with the talent that's here, that's how you create diamonds. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know what I mean? Like that's what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's how you build something real valuable, and there's some valuable pieces here that just need to be cured, molded, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, so we're seeing some of the things come along right now. We're seeing Trendon Watford. We're seeing Shaedon Sharpe. Can't wait to see him in the dunk contest. Shout out to them for even having that confidence and that desire to want to do that, man. That just lets you know that things are looking good in Portland. You just got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? When things aren't looking good or feeling good, nobody really wants to do anything like that extra. You know what I'm saying? That's extra. To be in the dunk contest and things like that's extra. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if Dame is in the 3-point contest, but all those things, that's extra, or even Ant, I didn't even see who was in the 3-point contest, but we're looking forward to these things, man, because this puts the team on another level as far as, on the scope, you know what I'm saying? And this team can really be something. And it's a good thing to trust the process, but this team can really be something. And we're looking forward to seeing what that is. You know what I'm saying? So, I thank you guys for joining me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And, I'll see you guys on the next one here at sWorld.